Hey everyone, welcome to Life in the Valley.
On today's episode, we're wandered into this back lake here, and we're gonna catch a couple brook trout. Well, hope you guys all enjoy. Fish. Just got a beautiful little brook trout here. You guys can't really see him, but I'm gonna throw him in the corner. We just moved spots. We literally been here a second. I just dropped down and got him. So I think we're in a good area there now. We're only in 6 feet of water, so hopefully we get into a few. So here's a lot of the stuff we use for brook trout. A lot of little micro jigs, and then a full lineup of little PK spoons. And then those are the world's smallest crankbaits. I believe they're from Z-Vibe or something like that. But there's like the next step up usually that you see for small ones there compared to these ones. They're so small. You can see my finger beside them. Here's my pinky finger. Like, they're small. But yeah, they work really well. And we put either a minnow head, like a salted minnow head type of deal on there, or a worm. And same as the jigs type of deal. Either that or small plastics. Either that or these little fly jigs. They work good just the way they are. But yeah, so that's basically what I use for brook trout. And you just got to go around the lake and find them. They're usually anywhere from like a foot of water. I've fished them right out to like 35 feet of water. So you never know where they're going to be, that's for sure. Yeah, there's the Aqua View. It's a 715 model type of deal, 715C. So Alyssa's using the 13 Fishing Sonicor rod. I got myself a tickle stick here, with a XL inline reel, 13 Fishing. My other one's a Black Betty rod this is the Black Betty rod. The other one's a tickle stick with just a small inline reel. But hopefully we get into a couple more fish here. It's a small lake, so basically all they do is swim circles around the lake. So every 40 minutes or so, a fish comes in. Well, we'll keep you guys updated. swiped at it twice. Did you see that on camera?
No.
Yeah! Got another nice little brook trout. Perfect. That's awesome. Get back down. Where there's one, there's usually more. So, figured there's our power bank there, one of them, the Blavar power banks, charging our GoPro batteries here. And I figured I'd go ahead, oh, GoPro just died. But I got a new GoPro, so this should make filming a lot better for us. Get a lot more shots and stuff like that. And then I also got like a new clip for my phone type of deal, a whole bunch of more stuff coming. And then back in here, you can see the GoPro bag and stuff, but you can see the other solar chargers slash like power banks right there. What we're using for our setup for fish finders, I got my Helix 5 here. In the summertime, we put the summer transducer on it and leave it right in the canoe. Then wintertime, you just put this winter transducer on. But yeah, you guys can see we're in 5.9 feet of water. And I don't know, you guys can see my jig right there. You can see everything what's going on down the hole pretty clearly. It's pretty awesome, that's for sure. These little lakes are mostly all spring fed, so the water's pretty crystal clear in most of them. I'm still trying to figure out the aqua view. I'm not too technically inclined, so we're still trying to figure out the different settings on there and get it a little bit more clear. But there's the underwater camera. For heat, we're just using the buddy heater, going out to a 10-pound tank outside. And for our day setup, we just have our chairs here. And yeah, not too bad in here. You guys can see there's a tip up there and a tip up there. So yeah, that's our setup. Well, I'm just across the lake from the ice shack there. As you guys can see, it's just right over there. It's not a very big lake. But I'm gonna go ahead and drill a couple holes out here in a line and start jigging in each hole for a bit and see what I can find. Marking minnows at this spot. So when you pick up a bunch of minnows and stuff like that, it's a good sign that there's probably not any predator fish around. So probably go out to the next hole and see what I can find out at it. See him coming up? That's a brook trout. So he keeps diving back down. He's interested in it. Hold it still for a minute, maybe. Keep pulling it up. Is he gonna follow it? Oh yeah, he's following it. Kinda. You can see there's another one down there on bottom kicking. So I moved out a hole again here. Those guys in there weren't quite committing, so move on and see if I can find one that will. Definitely probably couldn't have chosen a nicer day to come out here, that's for sure. It's like +8, sunny, nice little breeze. Have the heater on low with the windows open. They're not behind us here, obviously, so you can see us, but just a beautiful day. This morning, though, it was pretty scary. On the way up, we hit like a rain cloud. It was raining, and then it was still below 0, so everything like flash froze. And we were on a major highway, but yeah, I had to put the truck in 4-wheel drive there. It was kind of sketchy, that's for sure, especially trying to get up some of those hills and that. Oh well, it was like 40 to 50 kilometers an hour most of the way here, but we made it. We were aiming to be here at probably around 6 o'clock or so, 5:36, but with that ice on the road and stuff like that, we couldn't really make much time. But oh well, it is what it is. We got here safe, and it's nice and sunny now, so the road should be real good for the way home. So we're just using these little PK spoons here for bait. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a little wee PK spoon with a worm on it. And they work really well, that's for sure. That's one of my favorites for trout. And then for walleye and stuff, I like bigger PK spoons. They work just as well.
Minnows.
Fish. You see him? So yeah, here's a little bit better shot of our tent from the outside here. It's the Outbreak 450 XD Limited in the plaid. It's actually pretty flashy, that's for sure. But as we come over here, there's what we're using for an ion, or auger. It's the Ion Gen 3 10-inch. And then right here, I made some Smitty sleds for us. They make a huge difference, that's for sure. I never thought putting a sled under a sled would make much sense, but reduces the friction, I guess, a lot. And yeah, it makes it a lot easier to pull gear. My sled's usually around 200 pounds, and Alyssa's sled's usually around 100 pounds. And yeah, I can pull that no problem full. And then you come over here to Alyssa's sled. We usually have about 100 pounds of gear in it too. And yeah, she can pull it and Hank can pull it no problem. It's real good that way, that's for sure. But come around here to this side of the ice shack. The non-trip door, 10-pound tank with the line going in. But yeah, that's our setup basically. So here's some salted minnows we were using from the back pond there. A bunch of dace and mud minnows. But as they die, you just salt them up like that and keep using them. You jig with them and stuff, and they stay good for a while. Just throw them in the freezer. But yeah, good bait. And you don't waste minnows that way. Here's what we use for tip ups. They pack down good and easy. They pop up just as quick. And I think I just had a bite. Anyway, what we're using here is one of our salted minnows. And it goes to a weight, and then we got a worm, another weight, and then 2 small plastics. So you're allowed 4 hooks in Ontario here, so we got 4 hooks on each line here on our set lines. It seems to do pretty good for us. We've caught 2 fish at a time, actually, believe it or not. The brook trout seem to come in schools, so when they see one attacking something, they kind of all just come in like mini sharks and just keep going. They definitely are beautiful little fish, that's for sure. Nice speckles on them. Oh well, it'll be a good breakfast, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. We managed to get ourselves a couple little brook trout here. Be a nice breakfast, that's for sure. We're almost monetized, so if you guys could please like and subscribe, that'll help us out a lot, that's for sure. Be able to get out here and do some more fishing videos and give you guys lots more good content. Well, I think that's going to be it here for today. We're going to pack up and head home.
Have a good one.